It has been 476 days since Jeffrey Blackwell's last day as Cincinnati's top cop. But in the wake of an email dump and a secret settlement, his presence is looming large over the city of Cincinnati tonight.
Jeffrey Blackwell intended to sue the city manager, and the mayor. He suggests abuse of power and a conspiracy that ruined his career. Yesterday, we learned that lawsuit was never filed. Instead, the city quietly settled with Blackwell for $250,000. Now, some council members are calling for an investigation because they say the mayor never gave Blackwell a chance.
The decision to fire Chief Blackwell, despite being unpopular with some, was in the best interests of the safety of this city.
Mayor John Cranley stood in front of cameras and reaffirmed that firing former Chief Jeffrey Blackwell was the right thing to do. But he wanted to make it very clear, he didn't do it.
There was no pressure from the mayor. The decision to terminate the former chief for cause was my decision. And it was a very thoughtful decision.
One that happened in a very public way. Our cameras rolled as a stunned Blackwell was escorted from City Hall last year after learning he'd been fired.
The good news is that the city has moved on.
The people in this room certainly haven't moved on.
It was wrong the way the city manager and anybody else involved fired our police chief. No one deserves to be treated the way he was treated.
Community leaders, including Councilmember Yvette Simpson, who is campaigning against Cranley in next year's mayoral race, are calling for an investigation into Blackwell's firing.
This is really about two items. Did Cranley have a hand in firing the former chief of police? Did he violate the charter?
We know he knew about the termination before council did, and we know he knew about the settlement, and we never did. And so this is what we're talking about, this constant, what we feel is a lack of respect for the charter.
They're not alone in their crusade. The former chief called in and called for justice.
I wish I could be there with you all. And I want you all to keep pushing for the truth. It's there, and I think you guys know what it is.
Now, Simpson told me she thinks it's possible there's more email correspondence out there that could prove Cranley played a role in Blackwell's termination. Both Cranley and Black stand by their involvement in the firing. As for the settlement, they said the deal should have been publicly disclosed.